Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. Guys, today we're going to be working on the other black Fiesta. Just going to tear down the front, have a look at the damage, get all that all sorted out, have a look at all that. Also, this is going for an MOT this morning, so we will find out if this will pass an MOT. Got a lot of comments last night about this one and the price. Thanks very much, appreciate it. It wasn't something that I was sort of, I know roughly what this is going to make, roughly. I just wanted to see what you guys thought. It was just, you know, just a question, just a little bit of, yeah, it was not, I had a couple of comments sort of saying, oh, you should know what you're doing by now. I do know what I'm doing by now, like, it wasn't nothing like that. So, yeah, those kind of comments I don't really it doesn't really get to me, guys, honestly. If you don't get me by now, you haven't obviously been watching me that long, so that's fine. But yeah, I do know roughly what I'm going to get for these cars, but I just wanted to hear what your opinion was. My followers, the people that watch me, that subscribe to my channel, I'm just curious to see, you know, what your ideas was, because a lot of you guys that watch me, you do this as well. So you repair cars and you flip them and you sell them on. So I'm just, you know, just seeing what sort of, you know, just filling the waters. That's all that was, guys. Come on. Most of you understood that. So anyway, let's move on. Let's jump into the other car, the black one, which has got the airbags, windscreen, front end, the whole thing. Because really, after this one's MOT'd, I haven't really got anything to move on to apart from the Arbath. So, yeah, on the Arbath, tomorrow, which will be Thursday, I'm going to do some filming and I'll show you exactly what happened with that car, exactly what the problem was, how we sorted it out, how we solved it, and we're going to take it somewhere to get wrapped. There's a few pieces on the car that I've decided to wrap, and I'm going to take it to the shop, do a bit of filming, show you exactly what they're doing to it. So yeah, it should be good. It should be good. But that'll come out on Friday, so you have to wait for that on Friday, guys. But yeah, that's it. So let's get into it. Let's get this one out. Let's get the black one in, and let's start looking at the damage in the front end and all that sort of side of it. So let's do this. Right, okay, guys. So this one is in the workshop, and yeah, a lot of work on this one, to be fair. A lot of work. We've got a dash, we've got a windscreen, got a complete front end. So we've got to see what's going on. I think if you remember rightly, this one was the one that's got all the hairs in it. So this has definitely been hit. Someone's hit something here. Don't know what. It could be a deer, but I'm not sure. It could be a deer, could be a cow. I don't know. I don't think it'd be a cow, to be honest with you. I think a deer must have run out in front of the car. It's the only thing I can think of, really, because I don't think a cow would do it, not unless it's in the sticks somewhere. But anyway, whatever it was, it's put a hair everywhere, so it definitely needs a good clean, good sort out. Obviously we're going to replace the bonnet, so I don't know about all those hairs and stuff like that, but I've got some of the parts already, guys, for this car. Obviously got a bonnet over there, you can see, and I've got the wing, which is over there. We've got the dash, which is in the back, so I'll get all that out. Airbag kit, all that stuff. So I've already got some of the bits for this car. The only thing I haven't got is the rad pack front end. Need to have a look at that, and the bumper. Need to find out, because yeah, I've had it before where you go and get a rad pack or whatever, thinking it's a 1.2, and the air conditioning system sits differently on the pipework than you know. There's a few different variations of that pipework for the aircon. Excuse me. for the aircon and the radiator system. So I don't like to get, I've learnt my mistake before, guys. Take off the radiator and then you have a good look at it, and then go and get the radiator and the rad pack and the slam panel, because it's just not worth it, really. As you might get it wrong, which I have in the past. So, but we'll get this stripped down and have a look at it, and have a look at this crash bar, because I'm not sure about this crash bar. It doesn't look like it's been hit, but you just never know. You just never know with these cars. Obviously, the bracket here that connects from the crash bar and then connects the slam panel to it has been bent over. Not massively bent over, to be honest with you. And it might just want pulling back a little bit, and then this crash bar might be okay. We might be able to save that. Definitely the slam panel's in pieces, so you know, definitely got to change all that. And the rad pack as well. There's no aircon in the system. It's just been smashed right through. So that all needs doing. I'm not sure whether or not to do the timing and the belts and stuff like that on this one. I'm not sure. It's 2013 and it's done 62,000 miles. So do I just do it just because it's another selling point? I don't know. I might do. We'll see what happens. I'll let you know. But for the minute, yeah, let's go and take the other car, the red one. Let's go and take that for the MOT. And when I come back, I'll let you know what happens with that. And then we can get into this car and start stripping it, pulling it apart, doing the front end. Yeah, just to see how far we get today. But for now, let's go and take the other car for the MOT. See these parts here, look, see these. This is the old dash. On the new one, it's already got it, but I like to take these out because, you know, these little bits and pieces, believe it or not, are so good to keep, because you just never know when it comes to spares. Even, see these little air vents, yeah? What you can do is, see these little metal clips, what you can do is you just pull them off like that, and then, you know, this is redundant, this dash, so pull that off like that and keep that little clip, because I'll try and keep, I'm a bit of a hoarder, I'll try and keep as much as bits and pieces as I can, because every now and then I do go back to this box of bits and go, oh yeah, I've got one of them, I'll whack that on. So it's good to keep these bits, guys, but I just thought I'd share that with you. Right, let's go and get this car, let's go and get this other car MOT'd, and then come back, and then let's start stripping this down. So yeah, let's do this. So guys, I am back from the MOT test centre for the red one, and great news. Yep, we have a pass. No advisories. So yeah, fantastic news. Also, I've just taken it to another garage, and they done the tracking for me on that car, because we done some suspension damage on the red one, didn't we? So I just wanted to make sure that it was all lined up, and I got I got it all lined up for a four-wheel alignment done on it. So then I know that it's absolutely spot on. So apart from a good clean, a little bit more clean on the inside of obviously the dash, the plastics, the door cards, and bits and pieces like that, that car is done. And yeah, I can do some really nice pictures and then put it up for sale, because yeah, otherwise it'd just be sitting around. So that's done. I'm glad that the MOT's passed, and you always get that little sort of in your belly that it might not pass and it'd be a problem, especially being a little bit with suspension damage and stuff like that. But yeah, all good, and we can move on to this one and get the old bath done in the end of the week, this week. So, but let's carry on with this one for now. I'll set you up. Let's start getting this ripped down, ripped apart, get it all off, and let's have a look to see if we can see any more damage behind there. So yeah, let's do this. So that is that off. Front end is off apart from the crash bar, but I just thought I'd leave it on there just for now, the crash bar. There's no reason why I have to take it off in a minute, because yeah, it's in its correct position. So it's not bad, guys, you know what I mean? I'll be honest with you, it's not really, I can't see any damage apart from obviously it's just dirt and dusty. There's not much, there's no damage at all, really. I can't really see. The only thing that I saw was on the airbox, the pipe that goes from that, and it goes along and it goes to the underneath of the side of the airbox. That had split off. So may need to get a lower part, airbox part, but apart from that, there's nothing else. Aircon was completely empty, as you can imagine, because it was completely smashed in. How that's holding water on a rad, I do not know, but yeah, it sometimes surprises us how these hold water when you expect it just to be leaking everywhere, because of the, you know, it's all bent up and twisted and busted and stuff, but it is holding the water. So yeah, because it's holding the water, I'll probably just put that back on. I'm only joking. As if, no way. So gonna have to get a new rad pack, complete the whole lot, but I've got to try and match. What I've got to try and do is, you can see that the aircon system pipe here comes here and goes like that. So you got to, and some of them come inside, some of them come up, so the pipe work for the air conditioning is slightly different on certain models and certain years and certain bits and pieces on these Fiestas. So I've got to try and match the correct one. which I should be able to do. It shouldn't really be an issue with that. Just finding it, but yeah, the slam panel is obviously just in pieces. New slam panel. Hopefully the rad pack and that comes with a new slam panel, complete. That's what I'm looking for anyway. So there you go. I was actually considering the timing belt and the auxiliary water pump. You know, the whole lot really. I was considering that, but then looking at it, the cam cover gasket isn't leaking. That's completely solid all round, even in the back where it normally leaks. That's solid. The belt, the auxiliary belt, which is absolutely it's spot on. There's no actual cracks through it or nothing like that. No splits. The actual belt inside is pretty good. It's nothing that, just a bit age. So yeah, I just don't know whether or not it's, you know, doing a timing belt, am I just throwing time and money away? Because it's a 2013 reg car. It's done 62,000 miles. It's not really due. It's not really due. But it's a shame because they're so much easier to do when they're like this. When the whole front end is off, doing the timing is so much easier. But I just don't think, yeah, I just don't think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a service, oil change, oil filter, which is just there, air filter, cabin filter. So I'll do a service on that sort of side of it. And yeah, I think I'll leave the timing, just because it's not due. Not yet, anyway. But there you go. That is this one off. So I'll be looking around for I've got to do the pads, the brake pads on the front because they are so low inside there. You can't really see it, but they're so low, and these need a good sorting out service on these as well. So I'll take all that apart, make sure these sliders, they work properly, take them out, re-grease them inside these sliders, get all the obviously the surface rust, get it all off. The discs are all right. It's got a slight lip, but there's no reason to change them, so I'll leave them, but I will do the pads. So yeah, there we go. Right, I think what I'm going to do next is, it's hot, it's really hot, and I'm thinking about doing the windscreen. Trouble is that pulling the windscreen is tough, it's hard. Do I want to do it in this weather? This time anyway. I'll have a go. Let me see if I can do it. I'll start the dash as well, get all the trims and stuff off and start working that out and start pulling them apart. So yeah, I'll set you up, guys, and let's carry on and let's do this. Now I remember, guys, why I take the dashes out after the windscreen comes out, because it is so much easier just passing it through there. I really don't want to sort of mess around anymore with it. I want to wait till the screen's out. Once the screen is out, that will just fly through forward. Yeah, it's, you know, I could probably loosen the gear stick, take the bolts off there, probably, you know, move that a little bit. I don't know, so I might do that. I don't know yet. I'm absolutely shattered. But, you know, I've got a lot done in this car today, to be honest with you. Seat belts are done, both sides, you saw that. Most of the dash is out, ready to go. And, yeah, a lot of the front end is off as well. So you just got to be careful with these guys when they're doing the dashes and that, you know what I mean? You just got to pull off all of the cables and make sure, you know, the cables sort of just disconnect and stuff like that. So, yeah, and I just don't want to sort of do any damage at all to this at all. So I really want to sort of take my time and, yeah, I think I'll just, once the screen is out, then I just pass it through there and then job done. It's gonna be a lot easier, and then that way it's it's out then. But yeah, what a struggle. That is a serious struggle. I think the only way to do them is to get rid of that gear stick, take the bolts off, and then sort of just get that gear stick out of the way, because that's the only real thing that's stopping it from passing out. I might do it just quickly. I don't know yet. I'll have a look at it. But for now, guys, that is going to be it. As you see, I've drained the oil as well, so that's draining. I put a new filter on it on the front whilst it's off. Put a new filter on, do the oil change and stuff. And then, yeah, just start getting this one. Well, I'll pull the screen out, but start putting this one back together, putting the dash in and stuff. Done the seat belts, like I said. What a day. It's been a hot one as well, so it's been really hard working underneath this heat. It's like a tin roof, this lock-up. So it's like, it's scorching in there, it's baking. So, but never mind, I've got loads done. I'm happy with the progress. We took the other car for MOT as well. That's all passed. Got the tracking done, so that's all sorted. So yeah, quite a productive day. And there's always the next day to carry on. But from tomorrow, I'm going to be going over to do our bath. It's going to be wrapped in pieces, and we'll go through all that when we get there and stuff, and I'll talk to you through it tomorrow morning. But you won't see it until Friday, yeah? So I've got enough to do, a lot of filming and stuff, so you'll see that. I'm going to start it tomorrow, but you'll see it Friday, guys. But that is going to be the end of today's video. Really appreciate the support. Don't forget to drop me a comment if you've got anything to say. Really appreciate anything that you've got to say. And yeah, stay safe, guys. And I'll see you on the next one.